as I was pondering on the scripture today, one of my favorite scriptures, it is Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. And it says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not to your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, our Father, and he shall direct our path." So here's what God had gave me on today. That we as followers of Christ, we must trust him. We have to. It is important for us as followers of Christ to totally depend on our Father, not just part of the time, not just partially acknowledging him, but we must always continuously acknowledge him, because that's what the scripture tells us. We don't have to have everything figured out. I want you to understand that. We, as followers of Christ, we're not going to know everything. We're not going to always have it together. We're not going to always have it figured out. So stop overthinking. Stop self-relying. Stop relying on yourself to have it all together, to get it all together, to make sure it's all apart. It will never be all together. We, as followers of Christ, while we're on this God green earth, we will never have it all together. We will always need God, and we must acknowledge that. We don't have it all together. Know that we need God, just like the dry ground needs the water. Even when things are unclear, we must continue to trust God. Remember, we must always invite God into every situation. I don't care if people, because I've heard people say, you're being too deep, you're being a holy roller. It doesn't matter what they say. The Bible tells me to include him, to acknowledge him in all my ways. And what is he going to do? He made me a promise that he's going to direct my path. So guess what? I'm going to include him in my every situation. I'm going to include him in every part of my life. Why? Because I have a relationship with him. Why? Because I love him. Why? Because I trust him. Why? Because I need to continuously communicate with him. So I'm going to include him in every part, in every aspect of our lives. That's what we should be doing. Because our Father Jesus, he is not a genie in a bottle. He is not an ATM. He is not I don't put him on a shelf and just use him when I'm in trouble. No, I include him in every day, every aspect of my life. So that's what we need to do, because we have a relationship with him. Our Father promises to keep us on his path, the right path, the path of purpose, going the right way in his will. That's what he does. That's what he wants to do. So trust God's wisdom. He's our all wise Father. His wisdom is beyond our humanistic comprehension. So when uncertainty comes your way, when hardship arises, make sure you surrender and rely totally on our Father's faithfulness. So, again, we have to trust him. Trust and know that he keeps his word. Trust and know that his word is bond. He has an impeccable track record. Our faith, it should be anchored in him. Our faith should be anchored in his promises. Y'all seen a cruise ship? A cruise ship anchor comes down in the water. It's sturdy. It stays. You don't see the ship wavering here and there and everywhere. We should not waver. We shall not waver, because our anchor is, we are anchored on his word. We are anchored in his promises. We are anchored in his wisdom. We are anchored in his faithfulness. So, no matter how rough the winds get, no matter how rough the seas get, or how rough or how loud the seas rage, remember who we serve. Remember that our Father, he controls the winds. Remember that our Father, he controls the waves. Remember that our Father, he controls the storms. And remember that our Father is taking us, he's carrying us through everything that we're faced with. He takes care of his own. Trust him with your all. Trust him with your everything. Trust and believe our Father, he will never fail. That's what I got for today's seed, guys. Until we meet again, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Have an amazing day.